The North Walnut Street Fieldhouse is a treasured landmark of the Muncie community. Throughout its 81 years, the building has been the home to Muncie Central Bearcat basketball, McKinley Junior High School, community Christmas sing, rallies, concerts, and various special events. It is a place where people have shared many memories, some good and some bad, yet throughout its existence, it has been a great amalgamator of the community. It was written in a 1929 basketball program that the hearts of Muncie throb as one in the Fieldhouse. These words are indeed true, for people from all sections of this small city have gathered under that roof as Munsonians to cheer, cry, and laugh.
Throughout the 1910s and 20s, the home of Muncie High School basketball relocated from various venues due to overcrowding. In order to address this problem, Central Basketball Boosters, along with Public Schools Extension Association, campaigned for the construction of a state-of-the-art facility in 1928. The original cost for the Fieldhouse was $407,000 for the building and property. Interestingly, the original plan for the Fieldhouse included a swimming pool, tennis courts, an athletic building, a baseball diamond, and a space for a future building. The erection of this 7,600-person facility was funded by a committee of local businessmen and by bonds sold throughout the city. Many citizens purchased the bonds because it was seen as an investment in and loyalty to the Muncie Central Bearcats. The Muncie Fieldhouse was built to house Muncie Central basketball games, a reflection on the importance of the game to Indiana. On December 7, 1928, the building was ready for its dedication with William Lowe Bryan, president of Indiana University, as keynote speaker. After the ceremonies, the Bearcats played and defeated their neighboring city rival, the Anderson Indians, 35-24. It was a great beginning to the citadel of Hoosier basketball.
Throughout its history, the Fieldhouse underwent 3 renovations. In 1964, an explosion and ensuing fire at the Indiana Coliseum in Indianapolis prompted inspections by the State Fire Marshal's Department, which resulted in the reduction of its capacity to 4,000 seats. Then, in 1966, the gymnasium's warped floor was removed and replaced with shiny new hardwood. The last and most significant renovation occurred in 1983. That year, the Muncie School Board approved plans for $1.5 million worth of renovations. This renovation included 4 new locker rooms, coaches' offices, new doors, and remodeling of the restrooms. In addition, workers mounted new emergency exit lights, a new fire alarm system, and new lighting for the hallways.
Every year in December, the people of Muncie gather for a time-honored event, the Community Christmas Sing. This gathering during the holiday season symbolizes the unity of sometimes divided community. On that day in December, the citizens of Middletown join voices to sing long-established songs of joy and peace in an event which is a community hallmark. On Wednesday, December 18, 1935, Munsonians gathered in the Muncie Fieldhouse for the first annual Christmas Sing. This festival brought together more than 6,000 people during the Great Depression to celebrate the holiday season. Days of preparation were needed to prepare the 400 trees which were decorated and lighted for the inaugural event. In addition to the trees, the first Sing featured over 1,500 trained voices including the Ball State College Choral Society and choral groups from the junior and senior high schools who accompanied the many residents. On that evening, the Fieldhouse was transformed from a place of learning and sport to a place of Yuletide celebration.
I saw my first basketball game, Bearcats of course, there in 1958. I saw both Dick Clark Caravan of Stars rock and roll shows there. I sang in the 1963 Community Christmas Sing Anthony Elementary Choir in 6th grade. I went to the high school basketball games in 1967 and 1968. I was a student at Delta. It was the first year of Delta, and we played outstanding that year. I even remember the smell. The memories are golden. A salute to the Fieldhouse has been a long time coming.
I remember the first time I was ever in a Fieldhouse. It was September 1959. It was. I was sitting on the bleachers, waiting for my name to be called for my homeroom assignment. It was my first day at McKinley Junior High School. The Fieldhouse was huge. Over the next 3 years, it became a familiar place. I had several economics classes and gym classes. We did, classes. I have a lot of good memories of the Fieldhouse.
My latest and perhaps my fondest memories of the Fieldhouse are of the 20 or so years that I ran the scoreboard for all the basketball games played there. This was during the exciting years when we had sectional, regional, and semifinals in Muncie. During those years, there were seats on the floor level on both sides of the indoors. The crowds would fill all of the regular seats, aisles, and upstairs corners. In the later years, the fire marshal put a stop to that. I also ran the scoreboard for the McKinley Bulldogs, the Harlem Globetrotters, and any tournament that was played there.
Today, the Fieldhouse remains an important place in the Muncie community. Citizens continue to gather under its roof to watch city basketball games and regional tournaments. Additionally, they found a new sport to embrace, although in smaller numbers, women's volleyball. People continue to congregate there for the community Christmas sing, dances, special events, and gym classes. In short, the North Walnut Street Fieldhouse continues to be a building where people from every corner of this small city can gather together as Minsonians.